Hamas has violated the ceasefire numerous times. Even after agreements were announced and the world expected quiet, Hamas continued to attack, firing anti-tank missiles, sniper fire, and mortars at Israeli forces along the yellow line in the Gaza Strip. Israeli commanders underground reported what everyone already knew. Hamas never honored the terms. The moment that the IDF repositioned itself, Hamas exploited the pause to regroup, rearm, and prepare for the next round of fighting. And while Gaza has dominated global headlines, the threat in Judea and Samaria has been just as urgent. In the past months alone, Israeli security forces have uncovered dozens of Hamas terror cells, intercepted weapons, arrested operatives, and intercepted planned attacks targeting roads, communities, and city centers. These cells were not dormant. They were organized, funded, and ready. And to the north, the situation is no less volatile. Hezbollah continues daily violations, rearming and building terror infrastructure along Lebanon's southern border, pushing Iran-backed militias into this region. It is an active war that's waiting to explode at any moment. So while many want to believe that the war is over, Israel knows better. Here, war doesn't have a clean beginning or end. October 7 taught us the cost of letting our guard down, even for just one moment. Here, vigilance is a choice. It's survival. That means that equipment must always be top of the line. Weapons must always be accessible. Protective gear must always be stocked. And our defenders, every single one of them, must be taken care of. Not only IDF soldiers, but Israeli civilians as well. In Israel, civilians stand as the first line of defense, especially in border communities and in Judea and Samaria. The Kitot Konenut, the first response teams, are often the first to confront terrorists before the army arrives. Their presence saves entire communities, but keeping them equipped, vests, helmets, radios, medical gear, night vision, comes at an enormous cost. Most people in the world cannot imagine needing such things just to protect their homes. But here, it's daily life. That's why organizations like Israel Magen Fund exist. They operate where the official system can't move fast enough, delivering protective gear to frontline soldiers, strengthening civilian security teams, supporting border communities, and ensuring Israelis are never left exposed. And today, I'm joining them. We're heading on a mission to deliver critical equipment to those who need it most, the IDF and the communities living on the edge of terrorism. We're going to see firsthand what it truly takes to keep Israel safe every day, every night, and every moment in between. Good morning. Just heading out to a production day with an amazing organization called Israel Magen Fund. This organization is collecting support for tactical gear for IDF soldiers and Israeli first responders. As you can see, I think it's the second day of the year that it's raining non-stop, and not the ideal day for filming outdoors, but it will not stop us, because we're here to share the truth of what's happening in Israel every single day of the year. So keep praying for the peace of Jerusalem. Let's begin the day. So guys, I'm here with David Rose, the founder of Israel Magen Fund. How are you doing?
Hi, nice to meet you. Good
Did I
morning.
get your name correct?
Correct, David Rose.
So what are we doing today, and what's the mission for this day?
So the mission today, we're on the way to a base called Netiv Alamadei, and we're going today to say thank you in a way of giving them out equipment that they need, essential equipment that protects them when if they go out, they have the best equipment that we can provide.
Well, okay, let's go and see what's happening. We've arrived at Netiv HaLamed Hey. This is a base in Lachish in Judea and Samaria. And Lamed Hey in Hebrew means 35. So this base is named after the group of 35 young fighters from the Haganah, which is the Jewish defense organization that later became the IDF, who were killed in 1948 fighting for Israel. Their mission was heroic. Their sacrifice became legendary. And this base carries their name as a reminder of what it means to stand between danger and civilian life. Today, that legacy continues here with the soldiers and the teams who protect this region every single day. David, we brought a lot of gear.
Correct.
What's the task now?
Task now is we're going to be giving out vests. There's a protective vest for soldiers and helmets today. That's what we're doing today in this base.
Okay, so come on, let's do it. Soldiers, you want to help us out?
Only in Israel you can go give out new equipment and still go out with a shopping
With a shopping cart from Walmart, the Israeli Walmart.
Israeli Walmart. Yeah.
Can you tell me about why did you decided to launch Israel Magen Fund in 2021?
21, I just saw what's going on in different organizations, and I decided that let's do something a bit different. Let's check the field out, see what they need in the field, and try and deliver as much equipment straight to the field without all the, different people cutting and doing it. The organization is myself and Rafael, 2 workers. We put 24 hours a day into it, volunteering time.
Is this a need in Israel? Because the IDF is an army.
Correct.
And it supplies equipment to the soldiers. So why is there a need for outside organizations to help the IDF troops?
Okay, so first like this, there's no lack of equipment in the army. They all have helmets, they all have vests, right? Now, is it the best vest? Is it the best helmet? Is it comfortable? So, as the father of 2 soldiers in the IDF, right? I want to make sure my son has the best. I want to make sure all the soldiers have the best, right? I don't make a difference who you are, what you are. You call me up, I'll do whatever I can, guys. Look at each soldier as my son, and I want to make sure he gets the best thing. And I want to make sure that this kid goes back to his mother, and he's protected, he's comfortable, he does his mission in the best way. And that's what we do.
And then comes home safe.
Come home safe.
Okay, so now I want to ask you, can you share like a highlight, one story that you helped a certain soldier that you remember from the past 2 years?
So I was up north, it was freezing cold, January 24. Just came from the airport with warm jackets to give out to like 100 soldiers. The car was packed. And I get a phone call at WhatsApp, and I look at it, and the guy goes, "So you remember that soldier said you thank you? He was killed last night." And I go to myself, wow, I got a video from him like a couple of days ago saying thank you. And for me, it was like, how can you do that? But that gave me the motivation. You know what, for this soldier, I'm going to keep on doing and doing and doing and doing. And we're not stopping, right? And that's my motivation. My motivation is make sure these soldiers are safe, make sure they have what they need. And like the gratitude I got from soldiers, the hugs and kisses and from all types, from everyone, all segments of society. And what we're trying to do is build the unity over here. Maybe we don't all walk the same way in life, but yet we're all together in the state and in Israel. And we need to make sure that our soldiers and our people are united. If we have unity in Israel, we can overcome every difficulty we have. Hamas can come to us, Hezbollah come to us. It's all about our unity. That's the true Israel.
I love that.
And that's what we want to show everyone.
And by the way, we have millions of Bible-believing Christians and Jews around the world that are praying for these soldiers right here in this place, in this region, in Gaza, in Lebanon, in Syria, and in Judea and Samaria. What do you have to tell these guys?
So I spoke about unity. But the unity within us is also unity with God. If we, connect to God and we pray together, then we're strong. And that's what it's all about. Us together, God up in heaven helping us out, and that's together, that's our message over here. And that's Am Yisrael, that's the people of Israel. And everyone said in the beginning of the war, Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael is definitely Chai, and definitely alive, and that's what it's all about us.
Yeah, definitely. And guys, if you want to support Israel Magen Fund, go to israelmagenfund.org/give. Okay, this is the way to support the IDF soldiers.
Yeah.
As you heard, the money goes to the soldiers. There's no overhead in this organization. Everything is immediately being purchased and sent to the field, to the bases, just like what you saw today. So now we're going to South Hebron Mountain, correct?
We're in the same region. We're going a bit south to a region over there that, again, is other soldiers and civilians that need equipment to protect themselves. And that's our mission. Wow.
Hey,
Hi.
what's up?
Nice to meet you.
David.
My name is Chaim.
Hi.
Hi,
How you
good to
doing?
see you.
So thank you for coming, and we'll show you around.
Yep, let's go.
So we'll start from our first spot. So come with us.
Can you please tell us where are we located
Yeah. So
geographically, first of all, and then like what's this place?
okay. So first of all, we're now in a settlement called Telem. It's a community around 130, 140 families, something like that. It's mixed religious and non-religious community. We're two Jewish communities that live in this whole area. We're surrounded by a lot of Arab villages, and basically we're a very small group of Jewish families that we live here.
I see pictures of 3 fallen IDF soldiers. Can you share a little bit who they are and what's their connection?
Yes. So the past 2 years, there was a lot of soldiers that fell and killed, and a lot of their families wanted to do something in their name, something meaningful. And they came to us and they asked us if they could join and help us build this place. And we were happy that they asked, and we came and bonded together, and they helped us build this place.
So one of the soldiers of the BSC is Binyamin Early. We started off our day from Bet Shemesh. He's a resident of Bet Shemesh. I actually know his parents. I remember him. And today is the day that he fell 2 years ago.
So we had a nice evening event that the families came here, and we had a big, nice event here, like a big party. We invited all the families from the community and with their families, and that's how this thing started. And same way here, there's a few spots around this area that we'll get to see soon.
You are in a Kitat Konenut,
Yes.
meaning like a fast response team
Yes.
of the community. Can you share a little bit what is the Kitat Konenut
Yeah,
and what do you do?
the mission of our Kitat Konenut, of our unit, is to be the first answer for anything that happens, for like any security issue that happens here, because there is army around, but there's not enough, and until they come, it could take time. And we want to have a immediate response that if something happens, till the army comes, we give the first answer. When we get a call, the first thing is we come out and we try to finish the story even before the army comes.
Well, that's why we brought David here, to get you better equipment, right?
Thank you.
That's the whole purpose of our visit today, is first to get to know you guys. And then from here is to also give out equipment that you need. And make sure that when you go respond, you're responding in the best way and in the safest way. Making sure that you're safe when you're going out. That's our mission.
Hopefully, guys, with your help, we'll be able to raise more funds to get all the security needs accomplished for this community. So this is real, and this is saving lives here in the Hebron area. This is an Israeli community surrounded by Palestinian villages from all sides, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's see what's happening here and where you guys are living, where are the farms, and where everything is happening here. So, can you share where are we located now and what's this community compared to this community?
Yeah, sure. So basically, we were over there before. That's Telem. That's where we were before. That's the community where, let's call it the original, with the 120 families. If you see in the mountains over there, you see those caravans right over there. So that's where this farm, Azaria and Raya's farm, was over there. When there weren't any caravans over there, there wasn't any homes there. And when the family started coming to that location, so they felt that they didn't need to be there anymore, and then they moved to here. And you can look down here, we're right on top of Tarkumia village. And this village just keeps on, as you see all these homes, they just keep on coming closer and closer.
This is a Palestinian village?
This is a Palestinian village. So basically this is the boundary between Telem and between Tarkumia, okay? This part is so strategic because it's the only two settlements that we have between the whole Shfela, which is the Kiryat Gat, Beit Shemesh, Ashkelon, until Hebron, which is more east.
But I want to just emphasize on this amazing family. They have a 9-month-old baby, right? And they decided to come here to be the front line of defense for the Telem community. This is like pure Zionism. They just moved themselves from the established area of the community to be here all alone with the goat farm here, and to make sure that this land remains under Israeli control.
Exactly. That's exactly the story.
And then they are going to the Mireh.
So we arrived at the best part of the day. In the sunset, we have the amazing view, and we're here to deliver this community with the top of the line, bulletproof vests and helmets and everything that they need. Let's do it. Okay, you guys need to help me out because I can't do it alone. Well, thank you so much. And hopefully we can see each other in more communities like this. First of all, it's just beautiful. And the land of Israel is beautiful. I think that all of you, when you come visit, also visit these parts of Israel. And thank you for all the support. Sure. And keep praying for the peace of Jerusalem, guys. After everything that we've seen today, the soldiers on the base, the civilian security teams, the families in Telem, it's impossible not to feel the weight of what Israelis are living through every single day, especially in the past 2 years. These communities are brave, they're resilient, and determined. But they cannot do this alone. Right now, they need us. They need you. So if you've been watching and you love Israel, if you believe that these people deserve safety, protection, and the chance to build a normal life, then I'm asking you to stand with them. Stand with Israel. Make sure to follow the link at www.israelmagenfund.org/give and donate whatever you can, because every single contribution, big or small, puts real equipment into the hands of real people who are defending their homes and their children. This isn't abstract. It's not something far away. It's here, it's now, and it's life-saving. Because in Israel, ordinary families live on the front lines. Soldiers step out of their homes and go into danger without hesitation. And organizations like Israel Magen Fund are the ones making sure that they have what they need when it matters most. So again, please be part of this. Go to www.israelmagenfund.org/give and make a difference right now. As we end this journey, one thing is completely clear. Israel's strength doesn't come from buildings or from borders. It comes from its people, from the soldiers who keep watch in the middle of the night in the dark, to the families that are planting their lives in places that the world cannot imagine, to the volunteers who show up again and again because they refuse to let Israel stand alone. We've seen their courage, we've felt their reality, and we've witnessed how much can be changed. So when someone chooses to care, it makes all the difference. The story of Israel has always been written by those who refuse to give up, by those who hold the line, rebuild, and keep walking forward even when the world turns its back on Israel. Today, you can be part of this story. So thank you for watching, Thank you for caring. Thank you for standing with the people of Israel. May we continue to protect, support, and uplift one another until every community in this land can finally live in peace and in safety. And make sure to pray for the peace of Jerusalem.